I mean, there are individuals out there who have lost their house. They've lost their shelter. They've lost family members as the death toll is going up. We can't also rule out the fact that these individuals are going to have significant mental health concerns. They're going to be depressed. They're going to go through periods of grief as a result of people losing their house.
This feeling isn't going to go away the second that the fire is contained, right? Because then we're going to look at the aftermath, and this is going to be with us forever. And I think we're always going to hold on to some of that pain. But comparable to other aspects of life where we have to hold on to pain, it can make us so much stronger.
Yeah. If I lost my house, I don't know how I would take that. But I know that my kids would probably take it a lot harder than I would. And that's the kind of stress that can contribute to depression, that can contribute to grief. And I think it's important to provide support for those families and for those individuals that are going through something like that. And I know you've had friends, Dr. Aguilar.
Oh my gosh. Yes, of course. Just in the last couple of days when my best friend who lives in, since I was a kid, when they let us know that they lost their house, we spent Christmas with them. Christmas Day, we were with them in that same house, and now it's gone. I was in shock.
Wow.
And again, of course, from my personal point of view, I always recommend to limit news, social media to the minimum, because there's a shock value to this stuff. I'm telling you my own personal reaction, and I was like kind of taken aback of how I was like, oh my God, this is so wrenching for me. And I cannot imagine the people who truly have lost their homes. Some of them died trying to save their homes. I read that some folks were, there was a man who had lived there since he was a kid and felt very attached to their home. And so he was trying to put the fire with a hose and got smoke inhalation. You were talking about CO2 poisoning. And that's exactly what that is, right?
Carbon monoxide poisoning.
Carbon monoxide poisoning, smoke inhalation, and that kind of situations are horrible because they're just...
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful.
We get what you're trying to do, but we want you to be safe from a health perspective. So if you're told to evacuate, it's because the fire is headed that way. And take your valuable objects, but protect yourself, protect your heart, protect your lungs, protect your brain, protect you. Because if you're a father, a brother, a son, a cousin, a wife, a daughter, an aunt, a mother, a grandmother, like we want you to continue to be that. And as hard as it is to lose a home, I still want to be able to say, Mom. I still want to be able to say, hey, brother. So just take that into account too. I know you want to protect your home, but protect yourself. I think that's of the utmost importance.